Hola clase, Mr. Cappy here, and we are moving into phase 4 of the project. Make sure you have completed phases 1, 2, and 3. You should have the website designed, you should have the flashcards and match game on there, and you should have the notes on how to conjugate verbs. All right, this portion here is a little quiz we're going to add on there. So we're going to use Google Forms to create a quiz. All right, so the way we do that, first of all, is we go into Google Forms, we click, or go to Google Drive, we click New, then More, then Google Forms, and a Google form will pop up. You can change the name of it to whatever you want to. I called mine Main Verbs. And then you're going to click the Settings button up here and make this a quiz. That'll make it a quiz so that we can put answers in there. And go back to the questions. First question, you're going to choose name. And when you put in name, it should make it a short answer question and put it in there. We do not want this to have any points attached to it. So when we do answer these later, we will not put any points in there. Sometimes it helps if you refresh the screen and it'll give you the answer key back again. But under answer key, we do not want any points attached to the name question. All right, and then we hit plus to add the next question. The next question that we're going to add, according to our directions, is supposed to be a matching question. So we're going to press plus to add the next question, like I just did. Now we're going to hit the matching one and make sure that the second question is multiple choice grid. That creates a matching question. So if you type the word matching in, it should automatically happen. But if it doesn't, you go over here and you make sure that multiple choice grid is selected. All right, so for this one here, on the left side for rows, we're going to write 6 vocab words from our flashcards. They need to be from your flashcards, not any words off this list, but from your actual flashcards that you made. So on the left side, you're going to write what they are. On the right side, you're going to write what they are. So I have hablar was one of mine. I had ear was one of mine. And then on the other side, that means to talk and to go. You're going to put 6 of them here. And after you put the 6 in there, what you're going to do is make sure that you require response in each row. And then you shuffle the row order. That way they won't look silly. They won't be right next to each other. They'll all be shuffled up. Once you've created all 6 of yours, the directions say that you should click on answer key to put the answers into the grid. And that's a very simple thing to do. You just click answer key and you mark them off. Hablar means to talk, here means to go. Done. And then we'll press plus to add our next question. Now our next question type is going to be a drop down. So we're going to do drop down and we're going to pick 3 vocabulary words off our list and label them options 1, 2, and 3. So for our option 1, 2, and 3 here, we're going to choose the verb hablar, ear, and we'll go with abrir, to open. So for these types of questions, you're going to do 2 of these kind of questions. And what you'll do is you'll select the image button here. And what we need is a picture of one of those 3 things. All right, you can pull them up from where you already have them, or you can use Google Images to look up new ones. So I'm going to type in to talk, and I'm going to pick up one of these here that looks like somebody is talking. So here's one of people talking. Insert the picture. You can resize it if it's a little too big for you. And now we again go to the answer key and pick the correct answer. You may also want to shuffle the question order to make sure that people don't automatically figure it out. And you'll do 2 questions just like this. Right. Use the same vocab for both questions and just pick a different answer. All right, so then the next one, we're going to press plus to add the next question. And for the next 2 questions, we're going to make them drop-down questions. For each question, I want you to use one of the verbs from your notes. And for question 1, you write I blank, whatever the verb means in English, and then write the 5 different conjugations for the verb as the options. So what that's going to look like is like this one right here. So I hit the plus. And for this question, what I'll do is I talk. And my option choices here for the multiple choice question should be, or drop down question, should be hablo, because that's the yo form, hablas, habla, hablamos, and hablan. And what you should pick is the ones that you used in your notes that you made previous to this, so that you'll have this information already. It won't be a problem. And again, I talk is hablo, and I can shuffle the option order so that it makes it look good. And you'll do 2 of them just like that. When you're finished, you're going to go to your Review a Google page. The same one we were working on before. You're going to click on Insert. And we'll go to the drive. And once again, just like last time, if you click on Recent, it'll show you the one you just worked on. And we're going to put our Google form in there. All right, these Google Forms tend to be a little longer. You can shrink them down slightly if you want to, but they tend to be a little bit longer. And again, we can mess around with the background as much as we like. We can make it 1/2 or the other size, however we want to do it. You can shrink it up, make it shorter, longer or wider, whatever you need. You can only go so far because it doesn't really expand it all the way out. So you pick what you want for a size for it. Put your background behind it, whatever you decide you want. And done. All right. Good luck with phase 4, and we'll see you again for phase 5.